We out here on location.
On location. I swear to God, on everything
in these streets.
In these streets.
Thank you so much. That's a little different.
That's a little different. We'll give it to them. Yeah. We still out here on location. Wow. 75 flavors. God damn, what's wrong?
Man, he took away 2 of them.
I was sitting here like 77 minus 75. How many?
I'm sorry, y'all. 77 flavors. Start now.
This is the podcast where we visit all 77 of Chicago's historic neighborhoods and discuss their heritage and taste the amazing food.
And if you know anything about us, we love 2 things, food and Chicago, so I can't wait to burn this gas money.
You ready?
Let's get it.
This is the 77 Flavors of Chicago, the podcast.
Hey, we back. We back here. 77 Flavors of Chicago.
That's a song.
That's a fire song.
Oh no, Chance says that at the beginning of his song.
And we back.
And we back.
Yeah.
And we back.
We back. Dario.
Sarah.
And we here with the man, the myth. Boy, you have it, boy. Man, it's an honor. It's an honor, man. Dion, man.
What's
Go
up,
ahead, talk to the people.
what's
Tell them who you are.
Dion Dawson, founder and executive director of Dion Chicago Dream. So,
Yeah, man. And we gonna dive into a little bit of that, and so people get to know who you are. But how y'all feeling today?
I feel
inspired.
amazing.
Yeah. And, boy, it's inspired is probably like 2. Y'all don't understand of what we just did.
Yeah.
We just broke bread.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, I'm stuttering.
And went in, yeah. That's what great dialogue does.
Yeah.
And I feel like when we meet someone that has such great life experience and so much to add to the conversation, I just sit back and I listen. Like, I try not to talk as much as possible because you want to absorb the knowledge.
Oh, my God. Look, I try to. So the good thing is that we all vibed. Mm-hmm. But imagine if we didn't.
I know.
Oh, boy.
I've had those times where, like, I'm so motivated and I'm talking to somebody and they just like, no. No, I don't want to talk to you.
It's been 5 bathroom breaks.
Yeah, for real. So, I think, there's a layer of mutual respect, of understanding, and also just like well wishes. You know what I mean? I think that's the greatest thing about this generation of up and comers is that we not only know the struggle, you know what I mean, but we try to make it a little easier for that other party. You know what I mean? And so, I think that's the great thing about what you guys are doing and what I'm doing and what Dilla is doing and Block Club Chicago and all these other, entities and people that have just decided to like, hey, we go not only kick butt, but we go put on for our city in a way that we highlight so much that gets overlooked. Yeah. And then we go do it and make it look easy. We go do like a finger roll.
Yeah,
we dunk it,
right. This is so the NBA going through NBA 75 where they celebrating the last 75 years. I feel like we done all made that 75th anniversary team.
Listen,
we on there.
Listen, like we and not to mention, we own that. First of all, Clay ain't get on that, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
No, we can if you want
to,
bro. Come on,
Clay. No, listen. I'm a LeBron fan.
Me too. I'm a fan.
I am a full blown like because I know how hard it is to balance so much stuff. Yeah. But to not have Clay on that team,
that is probably one of the most.
Clay
Thompson. Go ahead.
Clay Thompson is on the Warriors. Yeah. He plays with Steph Curry.
I don't appreciate how you're talking to me very slowly.
I have to.
Break it down
when
to
somebody don't know something, you can't go fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so he's on the team, and we're talking about a historic team with the greatest NBA record. Hold on. We're talking about team first. The greatest record ever in an NBA season, 73-9.
Okay.
Then we're talking about he's easily top 5 greatest shooters ever.
Wow.
With Steph being number 1. Yeah. And not to mention, he dropped over 60 points.
In 3 quarters.
No, not only that, in 11 dribbles.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So
he dribbled the ball 11
times.
Yes,
the ball only hit the floor. So he was running, catch and shoot. And so, and now mind you, let's preface all of that with they got 3 rings.
Yes.
Wow.
So we're talking about 3 rings, top 5 shooter ever.
Yeah.
I'm talking about can drop 30 in a quarter.
In a heartbeat.
And he's not in the top 75.
Yeah.
Ever.
They said he.
Who is?
I mean, some people that shouldn't be there, to be honest with you.
They have people on that list that don't have a championship.
That don't have multiple people.
So, yeah. And so, which is, for me, is kind of a similarity to the Chicago landscape of, are we talking about numbers?
Yeah.
Or are we talking about popularity?
Right.
Because, even though you said 75, it's 77 flavors.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Y'all know what y'all been listening to for the last 7 months.
So, we got to talk about who put up numbers.
Right.
And we talking about numbers and we talking about stats.
Yeah.
Then it's undeniable. But we talking about friends, then they can hide that.
Yeah. They can look. Don't get me started on that, man. Because look, numbers don't lie. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't lie. You know what I mean?
Well, I want the listeners to know a little bit more about what you do.
He's a sports broadcaster. What do you mean? Like we know what he does.
That's fair.
So Dion Chicago Dream is my nonprofit that I started. We're fighting food insecurity, and so we do it in a couple different ways. Number one is our community fridge in Inglewood that we stock every single weekday with nothing but brand new fruits and vegetables and water. But the bigger piece of our organization, which is the future of food insecurity response, is Dream Deliveries. And so what Dream Deliveries is kind of like HelloFresh, but free.
Okay.
And completely fresh. We get the food directly to the doorsteps of residents all over Chicago that are experiencing either food deserts or food insecurity. And we do it in a way that is not only respectful to them, but it also allows them to get the best quality possible. So,
So, you said food insecurity. What is that? What is food insecurity?
Yeah, so, let the people know. Because you broke it down to us real nice.
Of course. So hunger is a feeling. Hunger is, I feel hungry.
Right.
Food insecurity is about access. It's an issue because food insecurity, the definition is the lack of consistent access to healthy produce. And so when we're talking about food insecurity, we're talking about something that is not only systemic, but something that has to be addressed in programming so that it can be consistent and not just trying to feed somebody one time.
Right. I over the summer.
Hold on.
Over the summer, we learned a phrase that was the first time I heard it, which was food apartheid.
Yes.
And I feel like that goes very well with the idea, or not goes very well, but it matches the idea of food insecurity.
So I actually,
because it's not unintentional, right?
Oh no, not at all. So if you actually look, it's funny because today, I say the food fight. This was our post, and what it is. The movement of systemically fighting food insecurity, hunger, and food apartheid through innovative, inclusive, and efficient processes and practices. And so it's about all of that. Right. You know what I mean? The only difference with us as an organization is that we focused on access and quality. If we master access and we master quality, everything else will follow.
Right.
So, but you're absolutely right. It's not something that is by accident. It is by design.
Right.
But if the problem is created by design, we have to make sure that we solve it by design and not just throw money at it without programming or throw programming at it without money.
Man, look, so I love the numbers because I like the I don't like the numbers necessarily. I don't really care about that. Yeah. I like the results of what the numbers can do. Yeah. And you said something to us while we were eating our pizza.
Yeah.
He said that $1,000 can feed a family, household, household for an entire year.
Yeah. So with Dream Deliveries, per $1,000, we can provide a household with fresh produce for the year.
So if a person listening to this right now goes and donates $1,000 to your organization,
you just covered a household.
That will immediately move a household from food insecure to food secure.
That just gave me goosebumps.
I mean, so listeners, y'all, I mean, it's easy. A couple dollars, will help. You know what I'm saying?
And it's everything.
And it's everything.
I think we all have the want to help.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we don't have that outlet to either have an organization that we believe in or have something that shows that value.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I think it's very important that not only do we tell them, but we show them where that money is going.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not about
transparency.
It's not about It's not about enriching me. It's about enriching the experience. It's about meeting people where they are, and when you see the quality, no matter where you are in life, it is undeniable.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not an affluent person looking at that and saying that, oh, that's value. It's not a person who's homeless saying, oh, that's value. It's everybody looking at our boxes and saying, man, that is fantastic.
Yeah. Man.
And so why did you specifically, or how did you come why did you specifically go towards targeting food insecurity?
It's funny because, I told you guys how we started, and I said, we'll start to feed 100 families. But I think, honestly, whenever I thought about coming back from the military and helping, my neighborhood and helping Chicago, in my mind, food was always involved because it was something that plagued me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so it wasn't a concerted, decision to say, hey, I'm going to feed people. It was more so along the lines of those tropes that played a part in my childhood. Yeah. And I said, okay, what's something that's universal, right? That is, devoid of politics, right? That is devoid of color, of creed, of background, and it's food. It's something that we all need that, okay, at the most basic level, anybody at any intellect level can look at it and agree that it's our best foot forward.
Yeah, man. Look, y'all, we done had a lot of conversations on here, man. Yeah. And pretty much all of them are spot on. Right. We gain. We always grow from every conversation we have. That's how we are, right? Of course. This one, before we ate, I almost wasn't even hungry anymore. I was like, we're gonna get to the food. By the way, we on location at Vito's and Nikki's here in Ashburn. But I mean, we literally, we talked probably a good hour and a half, almost two, before we even started. Yeah. I mean, like, that's how good the conversation is. It's an absolute honor.
I appreciate it. Likewise.
And y'all, we this ain't the last you heard of us.
I'm gonna pop
Dion.
up on location.
Oh, come
it ain't
on.
even gonna be my episode.
Honestly.
Let's go. I'm gonna like scoot over. Plug in. I'm gonna come with the number 4 mic. I'm gonna have it.
Bro, I stay with it. I stay with it.
Exactly.
I stay with it.
Stay ready, so you don't gotta get ready. Yeah. And so, that's the thing. I think, for me, I appreciate your brand and what you guys bring to the table. And I don't like the thing that I learned from the military, which I love, is that contrary to how we're taught, because we don't acknowledge that how we're taught is also trauma infused. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so we're taught to not trust because we were raised in a system that didn't, protect us.
Yes.
But the military taught me that it doesn't take long to trust people.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
And I think I can move freely and in such a weightless way when I just assume positive intent. Yeah. And so, that's where conversations can come from. And that's where family is established, because it don't take me meeting you for 10 years and knowing your mama to know that I believe in you, or that I trust and I love you.
And a lot of times, all somebody needs to get off the ledge that they might be on is somebody be like, hey, I believe in you. Yeah. You good.
Listen, it's so funny, but like, I always tell everybody I love them, especially other men. Yeah, I tell them but
well, that's a whole other conversation.
I know we encroaching some danger. But I say it because we have to make sure that a lot of those things that were harmful in raising us, we don't kick them down the line.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, when it comes to that, when you can have a conversation that's just love, and you look up and the time done flew. It's a bad feeling, because you're like, I didn't stay on task. But it feels great because
you gain.
You connected. You know what I mean? And I think it's important.
Man, look, y'all, we obviously, this is just the beginning of the episode. But Dion, we gonna have it on that screen on YouTube. We're gonna have it in that link. It's gonna be a permanent mainstay. Yeah. I'm kind of giving it away for y'all, but tell the people where they can go and help you out, donate, give money, whatever.
Definitely, they go to www.Dion's Chicago Dream, DIONS ChicagoDream.com, and also they can find us on every social media platform.
Just Google it.
Look.
I'm just saying, man, it's everywhere.
Dion's Chicago Dream. We update Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Instagram every day.
Just Google Dion.
We out here.
Yeah, we working. We bringing that Lil Wayne energy back to the nonprofit.
We were talking about that, boy, featuring.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's it. And that was not a lighter sound at all. But they're gonna edit that in.
Shit, I don't know what kind of technology we got this,
bruh.
But that's gonna be a permanent mainstay on the page for people. Yeah. Y'all click the link; it's in there. You ready to talk about some history?
Let's talk about
some history.
Learning stuff.
Yeah, we are. We gonna get into it. But this is how we get ready. I don't know if you know, but this is. Let me show you. Let me turn it up. We got to set the mood for us, and right here.
Everybody does that face.
Yeah.
Okay, got the Bob wrong.
You see? We ready. We ready now.
Chest got lighter. Feel like I got on velvet slippers.
Yeah,
we about to learn something.
We are about to learn something, y'all. This is episode number 34. We are in the community area of Ashburn, number 70 on the bingo board. For those that keep track, I haven't said that in a while.
I know.
I haven't said that in a while, but we are in Ashburn. Let me give you the boundaries. To the north is bounded by 72nd Street. To the east, we got Western Avenue. To the south, we got 87th Street, and to the west, Cicero Avenue. So let's just jump right into it. Y'all probably like Ashburn, and if you're thinking it's like ashes, they burn. This is exactly where it came from.
Literally what I thought.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly where it came from. So the crazy part about this is that families in the 1800s would use this to dump their fireplace ashes and furniture in this area. Yeah, so literally they just called it Ashburn.
Not harmful at all.
No,
Right.
Shit, it was different times in the 1800s.
Hey, they had iron lungs back then. They walking through a cremation pit? What is going on? Every time I think I'm strong, I hear like Iron Man stories of like the 1800s. Like, yeah, he got bitten by a bull.
Well, they all died at the age of 30.
Yeah.
So,
Facts.
you know.
They like they were full blown grandparents by 15.
Yeah.
By 15,
Yeah,
easy. That's a fact.
Of course, they dumped furniture on fire.
I mean, where else would you dump it?
Yeah, right. We don't know. Not putting that in the house.
Yeah, you know.
But take the shit outside.
Like, hey. Did you take your couch to Ashburn? Because I did. I took it, and it was ashes everywhere.
This man's a fool. I love it. This is about to be a
What if
3 hour.
that's how the Chicago fire started?
No. It
Started by a couch in Ashburn.
whole time they've been lying to us, talking about a damn cow.
It wasn't no damn cow.
It
was a throw pillow in Ashburn.
that had a cow on it.
That's it. It was a heavy woman named Martha who burned her couch and started the Chicago fire.
Dude.
There you go. That's a new story.
That's the new story.
Sticking with it.
We sticking with it. That's if you listen to us, that's it. Early residents were Dutch, Swedish, and Irish. Yeah, we gonna get into it because that's not the case.
No.
That's not the case.
No, it's
we got something to say about that too in a little bit. Here's a fun fact. Ashburn Flying Field opened in 1916 and was Chicago's first airport.
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah. You heard me.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a flying field.
Ashburn Flying Field. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
Okay.
And say that I think I know the reason why.
Okay. Go ahead.
That airport is not an airport anymore.
Okay. Go ahead.
Had to do with somebody named Martha and a couch.
That's funny.
Throw pillow.
Yeah, and a throw pillow.
They just didn't make it back after the fire.
That's why it don't exist no more.
Right.
So funny thing is, here's why it doesn't exist. Because in 1927, Midway Airport opened. Now, yeah.
How close are we to Midway?
We are very close.
Yeah, we were like 2 miles.
Yeah, about 2 miles.
Okay.
If that. Yeah. We're very close. Ashburn closed down in 1939, so it stayed for a little while.
Oh, wow.
But the reason why it stayed is that it was so Ashburn, the airport used to be where they carried mail. They used the planes to carry mail, and it started moving faster. You know what I mean? You get your mail.
Yeah, of course.
Horse and buggy days was done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they used
You
airplanes.
think the transition was horse, buggy, plane?
You know, shit. I mean,
Exactly.
we ain't never heard no stories of no train. I'm just playing. No, there has been, but in this,
And cars.
you know why that I agree. The timeline is kind of crazy because we just be randomly going out of order.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we're gonna hear, they use trains over here in this time. You know,
Yeah.
but
I'm not gonna lie though, I didn't know. And like when she was judging you, I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing.
yeah, because she might be right.
But when she said like the train, I'm like, my mind was blown. I'm like, oh, I forgot about train.
Yeah.
I thought it was horse buggy
and
plane.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
It did not go horse buggy plane. I'm sure a train was in there.
Yeah.
It went boat
And
by a
cars.
lot of time. Boats too. So we remember used to build canals. You know, so canal was the big way for port industry too. So trains, we talked about this. The Transcontinental Railroad started in here from California to here. You know, so I mean, we know mail had other ways. Nonetheless,
Yeah.
that's
Containers
why,
come in to Chicago every single day.
Yeah.
On trains.
Yeah.
Well,
Hundreds of them.
Ashburn. God damn it.
Right on
Yeah.
63rd.
Yeah.
They said, hey,
We flying these
we
motherfuckers.
12 more years. They was fighting it. I know Midway look better.
Yeah.
But can you burn your couch and send a letter? Can you?
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Not a Midway.
Ain't nobody doing that.
Maybe O'Hare.
We're the only ones in the country.
The early 20th century was lit. Literally.
You get that letter. You don't like it, you can light that damn thing on fire.
Right over there.
Right on flying field. Flying field.
That's funny. Wow. That's hilarious. And that was a lot of that is the military kind of controlled a lot of that once they've kind of found out what was going on. And then obviously, then the better option became Midway. Midway. So now here's a fun fact about that for people that are in the area. If you're Chicago and you've been to this, and we say Ashburn is a community area, we know Scottsdale and all that kind of stuff are the neighborhoods.
You say we know, like I know.
Right. Well,
I've heard it, but I thought you were talking about Arizona. Again. I will nod like I know it. And then we're going to talk after. He
always assumes.
Like, because we know that Scottsdale is 0.7 miles from. I'm like, of course. Who doesn't know that?
It's like given.
This man, you are a comedian. I love it. On the new site of where Ashburn Flying Field is Scottsdale Shopping Center. So that's if anybody in Chicago, Scottsdale is huge here in Chicago, especially on the South Side. If you've been to Scottsdale, that's where the airport used to be.
Oh,
look at that!
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any like landmarks of the airport.
Yeah, that's a good. I was trying to look for stuff like that. I'm sure there's got to be something named over there, something flying field. Like something
like a lighter.
You go to a cigar shop and they say this. So
it's like a pile of. We thought that was dirt. Oh, it's not dirt.
It's not dirt.
It's 100-year-old ash.
200 at this point. Shit.
Right.
So let's talk about the neighborhood. And normally I do the makeup last, but just track with me, y'all. So the makeup of the area, according to 2015 census, 48% black, 36% Hispanic, and 13% white. Now, I told you it was originally Dutch, Swedish, and Irish. And a lot of it still is, right? A lot of it still is. But check this out. In the neighborhoods, according to a WBEZ report in 2017, Ashburn segregation problems this was the only neighborhood in the city of Chicago from 2000 to 2010 to add residents to the neighborhood when the middle class blacks were everywhere else in the city were moving out. And the significance of that is the fact that there was a lot of segregation where they didn't want,
of course,
blacks moving in. What I mean? They didn't want blacks moving in. So white flight happened. And some white people stayed because they fought for that area, mainly right around Scottsdale area, to stay in that area. But for the most part, blacks, this is where we were coming because we were being pushed out everywhere else in the city. And if this is like almost the most southern west community area.
I was going to say it's very close
Chicago.
To the southwest suburbs.
Yes.
So it makes sense that there's a higher white population.
Yeah.
I feel like all of them are at the restaurant we're at right now.
Yeah. Definitely looking at us
now.
And they're like, how did they know about Ashburn?
we gotta do something with these ashes.
They were like, we can't dump our ashes today.
We gotta wait till they leave.
They told everybody. Damn it.
So the breakdown of the neighborhoods, and this is another fun fact. You learn a little bit more about me here. So we're gonna go. It's Beverly View, Wrightwood, Marycrest, Parkview, and Scottsdale. Now in Scottsdale, Stevenson Elementary School was the school I went to as a shorty from K through 4.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Scottsdale.
Yeah, right over there. It was way different. Oh. It was right. It was different times.
Everything different.
Yeah, everything way different.
Because that was the 60s.
Look at
when he was in
I thought it was the 50s.
Wow. Look at y'all. Okay.
All right. Hold on.
You know what the button is?
Oh yeah. I know you're not gonna bro yourself, so we got to keep it fair. I saw the button. I was like, oh, that one. That's where the magic is.
That's funny. I would told you people love the buttons.
Yeah, amazing.
It's fun.
That's legitimacy.
If you don't got
why are you podcasting?
You not the buttons.
Without the
if you
button.
can't do that,
okay, that's it. That's 80% of the experience.
Ain't it?
You just pressing stuff, man.
And they light up. They're colorful.
Bro, I'm so impressed by all of those colors. Even if you didn't even assign them.
Yeah, I did.
Even if you don't even
they assign themselves. They pre-assign.
Yeah. That's it. Like amazing.
We got some fun ones on here, man. We can. That's my favorite button.
You better go. Y'all better go. Okay, stop playing with y'all budget. They better stop playing.
Talk to them.
Okay, we don't play around here. We got different colors on every button.
You know,
okay.
And these ain't even their maximum brightness either.
Exactly.
You know?
Who else got 77 flavors though?
Man,
what? Come on, man.
You own every one there from now.
Gonna pop up. That's it. Oh, you guys are here today.
Oh, that's crazy.
Scoot over. I didn't even know y'all was here.
We sending you that address every time. Some notable people as we close out here. Some notable people. Ed Farmer, former White Sox player and announcer who passed away just recently, but he is from the area here. Really cool.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Hold on. Rest in peace, Betty White, bro.
Man, boy, we didn't do that on. Yeah. That's.
I we got
so sad.
Yeah.
Like, hey, rest in peace, Betty White.
Yeah.
Who else died around the same time?
Who is another huge name? Oh, Sidney Poitier.
Man, rest in peace.
Yeah.
So like that. Those hit.
Yeah, they did.
I don't know. I had to say that.
A lot different.
I told myself, I said, if I get a chance,
say it.
I gotta let Betty White.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
That
hurt.
That hurt. Yeah.
That hurt. Like. Let's go, man. I ain't trying to get emotional, man.
It's okay. I ain't got no cry button.
I know, but man. For real. Let's keep going.
One more notable person, Tom Tooney. So Tom Tooney is he's a member of Chicago City Council. Okay, he was inducted into Chicago's LGBT Hall of Fame. Okay, now here's the significance of that, and we saw that at the Harold Washington Museum. Yeah, the library. There's no physical building for the LGBT, and I know I'm missing the QTIA.
Because I was about to say they ain't getting all of us.
Yeah. But
we good.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said you better say it right.
I don't know about him, but I was going to say
LGBTQIA.
Yes. Plus.
Yeah. See, look.
Yeah.
Plus.
Now, according to this, that's what the Hall of Fame is called.
Okay.
So I ain't got nothing to do with that. Just reading the facts.
Okay.
But Chicago is the first of any place in the world to have such a Hall of Fame.
Let's go, Chicago.
That's because Chicago's a city of firsts.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, damn.
Look,
shit.
Like, you about to play the club music.
I played the wrong one.
Look, he didn't whoa.
I forgot to switch. I switched.
He's playing Marvin Gaye after that. I'm so confused right now. I'm like, what's happening? What is happening?
First museum of its kind in the world.
That's amazing. But I'm not surprised.
It's a pretty cool museum. I don't know if you've been.
I gotta check it out. I have to.
It's really nice.
Go to so there's no actual physical museum, but like they have the pictures in the Harold Washington Library if you go down to the Loop.
Yeah.
And they have it's done really nicely. They should just make that the place because they have all the pictures of everybody who's in the Hall of Fame listed there.
But I think that's dope. But I'm not surprised though because after joining the military and leaving, it really made me appreciate all of what Chicago is, in spite of the bad stuff. And and that's the thing, everybody, every place, every person has bad stuff. But it's like I don't know, like Chicago is just so integral to like the entire experience of being an American, and they try to act like we not. It's like okay, you can act like Chief Keef is the only thing we have. Yeah. But when Finito come on, it turns up everything.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like we say this all the time, and like we do this podcast because we know Chicago is the greatest city in the world. We know that. You know what I'm saying? So I said it before we did this podcast. Now that I'm doing it, I'm like, oh damn, now I got proof.
Literally, literally from y'all and like from Dilla, like I learned stuff that I like. It's amazing to learn. Yeah. And then it's so upsetting that you didn't know.
You didn't know.
Right. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that, like, it hurts because it's like, dude, like, I wasn't taught this stuff when I should have been able to stand on it. You know how many arguments I lost in the military?
Yeah.
They're like, yo, Chicago suck. Y'all got dreadlocks and y'all dirty. And I didn't have the power to come back and say,
Ashburn was made for
couches whenever we wanted to.
And that's not mail.
That's it.
That's it. Air mail.
That's it. What about y'all? Nothing got couches from like 1830.
Because you can't get no place to put them.
Nowhere to put it. We burnt it. We burnt ours, okay?
Y'all should still got plastic on it.
That's it.
From the 80s.
Facts. And you can see the bed bugs under the plastic.
They
but
suffocate.
You won't remove the plastic because the integrity of the entire apartment is compromised. So
This dude, that's comedy. That's comedy.
That's so funny.
Bruh.
Yo, that plastic? Yo, she hit it.
Oh
my God.
Boy, y'all used to have the plastic runners too?
Dude. No. What about when the runner was flipped
boy,
over? You ain't know.
It was like that was like
you run it and
stepping on the Lego. That was like so. If you turn over, they got the little grips on the bottom, and they like little thumbtacks.
No, it's acupuncture.
Yeah, that's what it is.
All at one time, and immediately you feel your leg give out on you because that's the only way you can relieve that pain. Is just by collapsing.
Whole thing just shut down.
Like you just got wasted in Grand Theft Auto. You like. Bruh. Come on now. So like 90-degree apartments and plastic couches. That's how far we go back, like literally.
This dude, man, look. So I can't even believe we still got to talk about food after this. Hey, you just run the show,
man. Y'all creating a great environment. I love it.
I love it, man. We love it. I hope y'all loving it. Make sure y'all donate. We're not done. We about to go. We're gonna go on a little break, and we're gonna come back with the food portion.
Definitely.
Look, you gonna love this button,
bruh. Look at that.
All right. Every time I'm ready to talk, and then that thing comes on.
I just want to start singing a jingle.
I'm saying we can.
Hot chocolate.
Go ahead.
Hot chocolate.
This is fun.
We are back with the food portion of the episode.
I love it.
Unhinged portion of the episode.
Yep. Love it.
So we start our food portion with a subreddit.
Okay.
Of Am I the Asshole?
Okay.
And it is usually food related. So
okay.
I will read a scenario.
Okay.
And then we will talk about if the author is an asshole.
Let's go.
Before we jump into the food.
Let's go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for ranch at a pizza place and going across the street to buy a bottle from CVS? Okay. So last night, me and a few friends went to Pizza Shop in downtown Morgantown. I don't know where the hell that is.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that is. It ain't Ashburn.
Yeah.
Okay.
At all.
We got a couple of pizzas, some regular and some gourmet.
Okay.
We didn't know, but every pizza came with a cup of garlic sauce. Mm-hmm. Well, none of us liked garlic. Was this Pizza Hut? Is that what? Okay.
It better not. You better not said Pizza Hut is gourmet. And I'm not even stuck up. Don't do this. You better not. If you ever hear this, you subredditor, okay? I will find you. Don't you dare.
So, none of us like garlic sauce, and we asked if we could get some ranch instead. They wanted $1 per cup and wouldn't swap the garlic sauce.
Gotcha.
Keep in mind, these were large pizzas and very hungry college students. Definitely Pizza Hut. And we would have needed about 10 of these little cups of ranch.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm.
So they were going to charge them $10 for ranch dressing.
Gotcha.
And we weren't about to pay $10 for ranch and told the girl who brought the pizzas not to worry about the ranch. Gotcha. The restaurant owner overheard this and made a comment, "Shit isn't free, boys." And that really pissed me off.
Wow.
Okay, so this is getting real.
Yeah, it got real.
Okay,
fast.
My entire answer just changed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
There was a convenience store across the street, and I decided to get us some ranch.
Gotcha.
I got up and walked across the street and bought a big bottle of ranch, enough for 5 more pizzas for $5.
Gotcha.
Some of my friends said I shouldn't have done that, and the store owner gave me a dirty look.
Gotcha. Okay.
I was told I was petty and tight, and I told them that I was going to enjoy my cheap ranch, and if it was that big of a personal conviction, keep their hands off it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Don't use my shit.
Yep, at all.
No.
All right.
You had something sweet to say about it.
Am I the asshole?
Gotcha. Wait. How long ago was that posted?
That's a good question.
Posted,
Good question.
Yeah.
60 days ago.
60 days.
So
all right.
2
So,
months.
gotcha. So we're talking the end of 2021.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right. So I'm gonna let you guys go first because I'm about to
go in.
dissect all of this.
I'm gonna say. At first, I thought that person was an asshole. Right. I thought so because I was like, that's kind of bogus.
Yeah.
You just going across the street, bring your own stuff in.
Yep.
But that dirty look that the person gave in that smart ass remark.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
Because that's how I am. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Because I was gonna pay you a little funky ass $10.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
I was gonna do
Funky
it.
ass
But see, now you out here giving me attitude unnecessarily. You know what? I'm gonna go across the street. I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now they're the asshole.
Gotcha.
What you think?
So I'm about to get real deep with this.
Let's go.
I don't know how deep y'all done
That's
got with
what
this
she
in the
said.
past. Was that Michael Scott?
That was Michael Scott.
Oh my damn! I'm home. That's it. I'm home. That's it. You know, you really shrewded it.
Shrewded it. That's a good.
So I am going to start and say that he was the asshole, and I'm going to break down why.
Okay.
Number one, we have to make sure that our personal values and convictions aren't wavering in the presence of a dirty look.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Keep your character.
Number two, in spite of the owner saying what he said, you guys are customers there.
Yeah.
And it is immoral to bring in outside condiments to a restaurant, right?
Right.
But what I've had to learn is me and my wife are totally opposite.
Yeah.
So I used to be turned. She's like, nah, you tripping. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But with that, you have to understand is that now you've called into question your relationship with the people you're eating with.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them have convictions about what you did.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you did something that represented you guys as a whole.
Yeah.
Without talking to the group.
Yeah.
Now, if 10 people, are there and 7 say go get it, okay.
Yeah.
But if you just decided to prove a point
And speak for
because
everybody.
you heard that guy say that or saw a dirty look,
Right.
then I feel like you're being the asshole because now
That's a good ass
you're
point.
using a type of vigilante justice in a place that they own.
Right. This
Now,
is
you
our
could've-
place. Yeah.
Right. You could have refused service. You could have said, hey guys, what are we thinking about the ranch thing? I'm going to be real. When it comes to charges on the bill now, I've learned that most of the pricing is pricing of convenience.
Right.
It's not about what you want.
Right.
It's about you paying because
You don't
have
have-
it
yeah.
and you don't.
Yeah. You
So
ain't
that
got to
is
go
why-
across the street. You
And I gotta put that shit in a cup.
Exactly.
Right.
Pay for
my time. I'm
Ma-
sitting there squeezing ranch in a cup for like 30
That's why
minutes.
a $40 bottle of Hennessy is $5,000.
You know?
at Club Live. You know what I mean? And it still tastes like garbage juice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so when we talk about that, I think he and again, was the owner also wrong for being unprofessional and things? Of course, but we're talking about, are you an asshole? 9 times out of 10, if let's be honest.
Yeah.
If you have to ask,
You
an
are.
asshole?
Yeah. You probably
You're
are.
being an asshole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, granted, did you have justifiable reasons that put you in that mode? Yes.
Yeah.
But what I've learned is that if I lose who I am in the process and they stayed who they were, who really lost?
Right. Also,
I wanna
if you
change
go
my
in,
opinion now.
if you go into a bar and they say our beer is $5, you don't go to the liquor store and buy a
Right.
4-pack and come
and
back.
bring it in.
Yeah.
You know what I
No,
mean? Yeah, like no, you just don't do that.
You don't do that.
And so,
Also, you ordered 10 pizzas. That means there was probably at least like 15 of you.
Right.
No. You ordered 10 pieces. That had to be like $200.
Yeah.
So
now-
$10
so
is
$10
not
in
gonna break
there.
you.
So that's the line.
Yeah,
He said,
yeah.
you know what? I came to spend $250. Not a penny more. Okay? And so
And that goddamn ranch, put it over the top.
my question is this. What made the other ones gourmet and
right.
like I want to know
Probably
what
had,
kind
like,
of
olives.
What did you have, goat cheese on did that make it gourmet?
Also, you dipping that shit in ranch.
Yeah,
Get
for
outta
real.
here.
Wait, what the fuck did garlic butter do to you? Garlic butter is
doesn't like
amazing.
Garlic butter is fire.
It's garlic
I
and butter.
Yeah.
I only order from Pizza Hut like once every 3 years.
Right.
I don't know.
But every time
And my
I
wife
do,
wants it, and I try not to get right.
you like soup.
You have
You
to.
just drown it.
You have to.
You got to.
Papa John's is literally a company because they accepted garlic butter before everybody else.
I don't even know how
Literally.
Papa John's still around, to be honest
Me
with
neither,
you.
to be honest.
Again.
It sure ain't because of the owner.
Yeah, boy, I swear. and
He shrewded it, okay? And so, I think all in all, gourmet pizza.
Yeah.
First of all,
It was definitely Pizza Hut.
First of all, you're a douchebag for saying gourmet pizza.
Yeah.
I don't
nobody talk like that.
I've never.
What would you call it? Artisanal?
I would just say we go pizza.
Like that's it.
What if it's like a flatbread type pizza?
Oh, pizza.
It's pizza.
All right.
I'm not.
Listen to me.
I'm not.
If it looked like a pizza, it tastes like a pizza.
It's gotta be.
My mouth will not get me to say gourmet. Like I've never said, oh, this is gourmet pizza.
Right.
Oh,
right.
I don't think I've ever called anything gourmet.
Is that Gruyere?
Yes.
Stop it.
Come on.
I'm just saying, oh. This is smoked mozzarella. This is gourmet pizza.
No, we ain't never. Ain't never.
What?
Ain't never.
And would you eat at a place that advertises their pizza as gourmet pizza?
So I'm a stickler for words. I probably would not.
Yeah.
Because that's so unnecessary.
You're doing too much. Yeah, you're doing too much.
And then they always put the word gourmet in italics.
It better look different.
It's not it is italics and it's
with the
it's
cursive.
Yes. Why? Why?
Because it's
Gourmet.
Italian.
Do you think
Italians only
Do
write
you
in
think
cursive?
if you used if you used Times New Roman that we wouldn't believe
it
you?
is no longer gourmet.
It's no longer gourmet.
If we Chicago 77 flavors of Chicago
Like
gourmet edition.
The gourmet edition.
I just want to point out that half of this menu is in cursive italics.
We did not mean anything. Burn the couches. That's our saying now. They tell you something you're surprised at. Gourmet pizza. Burn the couches.
Dion hilarious, bro. You need to man. Look, you got to come on stage now.
Dude, listen.
Speaking of this menu,
Yes.
let's talk about where we are.
Vito's.
Vito and Nick's.
Vito and Nick.
Yeah.
Pizza on 83rd.
Yep. 83rd and Pulaski, right?
83rd and Pulaski.
84th and Pulaski. Yep.
Oh, 84th. You're right.
Yep.
You're right. So the business is about 100 years old.
Yeah.
They had
crazy.
multiple locations. This became their most popular location. So this is the one that remained. It always has been and continues to be to this day owned by the same family.
Man,
100 years.
Longevity,
Amazing.
boy.
Amazing.
Longevity.
Yeah.
And they're making it through what? Another worldwide event.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they were there.
No, they were there for the First
Yeah.
World War,
Yep.
the Second World War,
Yep.
Yeah.
the Great
Great
Depression,
Depression.
the 2008
Yep,
little
financial
we
crash,
had, yeah.
and now the pandemic.
Yeah.
And we're about to have another one of the crashes.
Man,
So-
easy. Yeah, we gonna buy all the stock.
Yeah.
I've been burning couches for a couple years now,
Well, yeah.
so I got a little coin saved up.
You ready when it?
Yeah, man, I've been burning some shit, man. I've been burning some couches, man.
Yeah.
So like that's amazing. But I think that just speaks to, I'll tell you this. That speaks to the strength of their family and what they built and their ability to keep it going.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just got to rob Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now in 100 years, they might not have had lights on a couple
Right.
months.
Right.
But God.
Hold on. Let me get ready
Hold
for
on.
you.
But God. 100 years. Y'all don't want to hear me preach right now.
Late night radio voice.
We ready.
Yeah.
That also speaks to their presence in the community.
Yeah.
Because we were saying the streets gonna talk.
Yeah.
And the streets will keep you around for 100 plus years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it started out with Vito, and then Nick is his son.
Yeah.
And then when they opened up a tavern, and then when they moved to this location, it was Nick's mother's Sicilian recipe. That is the pizza that we eat today.
Okay.
And it was hidden.
Oh
Yeah.
my
And
God.
in 1965, he said we are not a delivery pizza. You want this pizza, you come pick it up.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
And they
look,
still to this day.
You can
You
tell
come
by
pick it up.
You can tell by what they got on the wall. You know what I mean? Like family is on the wall. They got the customers on the wall, man. Like
They have
Little-
carpet.
they
on
got
the wall.
They got
They do
you
have
got
it's real.
carpet on the
yeah,
wall.
It's real.
It's real.
Yeah.
because like
Do you
you
know-
know,
It's 100 years
you know
old.
how good your pizza got to be?
you had carpet
You
on the wall.
Carpet on the wall.
To trust
When
the
you
carpet on the
yeah.
wall.
believe.
I mean, you
in
had
your product.
Empire
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, in
up in here.
1964, they installed these carpets.
That's it.
Yeah.
Empire actually did
Empire.
it. They saw the
800, 588, 300.
Empire today. You gotta say today, because if not today, then when?
Right.
I just want the listeners to know that is 2 Empire references back to back
What's
episodes.
yeah.
up?
I know we mentioned it last episode.
What's
I
up?
love- that is the commercial that lives rent free
Eagle
in
Man.
my
An
head.
Eagle Man.
Yep.
That's
Eagle
it.
Man. Yep.
I've got something for you.
Boom.
Look at those low rays. And then the dude pull out his door, bro.
Yeah, the auto records.
I said, bro. I said, come on now.
Yeah, I mean, it's the ambiance in here. Also, we got like rainbow lights.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Shout out to the museum.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Shout out.
Yes.
Yeah. So
yes.
Look, we just meant to be here.
Yeah, we
You know
meant
what
to
I
be.
mean?
We meant to be.
That's it.
We're sitting on green.
Old school.
Diner style.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It feels good. We had
Yeah.
the food is good.
Yeah. What did we have?
So now we want to talk about gourmet, right? So we had sausage, we had pepperoni.
Well, we started out with fried ravioli.
Amazing.
Ooh, yes.
Get the
With
fried
sausage,
Ravioli.
yeah.
Yep, that was amazing.
So now this is my first time having fried ravioli with it had sausage in it.
You know what's funny?
I never had that.
I've dibbled and dabbled a little bit the last couple years.
Yeah,
that was the best one I had.
Really?
It had a really good bite,
man.
Really
good. It was crispy.
Yes,
and then they didn't like, oh, it's sausage, but they only give you a little bit. Like they really packed it with sausage.
They did,
and I feel like they make the pasta. Like they pack this shit here.
Yeah.
You know, like it doesn't
that wasn't
taste
a
like
normal.
it was frozen and popped in the
Nah.
microwave.
Here's the other thing. Did y'all notice the color of these bad boys was like fantastic?
Yeah.
It looked it looked gourmet.
Let's but hold on. Then the bread.
The garlic cheese bread.
Listen, the garlic cheese bread, I underestimated.
Yeah.
Because I looked at it, I'm like, oh, okay.
It's
And I
bread.
bit
It
it.
looks like a French roll
And they
with like a
microwave
slice of provolone.
right,
on
and you
top.
like, okay, they just nuked it real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
But then when you bite it, it's amazing.
Yeah. So if you had to kick it off, and we only had 2 of them,
That's
right?
it.
Because they got like about 10 different things on the menu for
Yeah, for
entree, for appetizer.
yeah. So-
And if those 2 were they hitting, everything got to be fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yep.
Then so I'm gonna just touch on the pizza. The fact that the pizza was thin crust,
Yep.
square cut,
Yep.
like how Chicago's like them.
Love it.
You know that's how we do it.
Yep.
Very small pieces, so you get a lot of bites in there.
Yep,
You know what I'm
of
saying?
course, of
I like that a lot. I'm gonna quickly be like, look, we know we love the sausage and pepperoni, right? That was fire, y'all.
Fire.
It wasn't like you bit into it and there was a place where you didn't
Girl,
either get sausage or
speak on it.
pepperoni.
Yeah, it was
Every
everywhere.
bite had a sausage or a pepperoni.
Which really,
That's what she said. There you go.
and I really hate when they cut into all of the pepperoni.
I know.
So like that's how you know it was a lot of pepperoni because it was everywhere. So like I really it's the general consensus that we all love it.
Now the star of the show.
Oh yeah,
The star of the show.
the Kobe Bryant of the day.
Boy, let me tell you, we had what they're known for is their Italian beef with giardiniera peppers
Yep.
on a pizza.
Yeah. I've never had that before.
I think
At
all
all.
3 of us have never done it.
Never
done that.
Intentionally, I've avoided that.
Yeah.
But she said it's their specialty.
And
Yeah. Now I'm gonna let you say it because this. I don't feel right saying it.
Look, it's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Look. So I put the team on and I told them, I said, hey, get the au jus on the side. Get a cup of au jus, and we dipped it, and we were married.
Game changer.
That's it.
Game changer, y'all.
it.
Yeah.
I don't think y'all understand. First of all, we had Italian beef. That's a Chicago dish. You can come
Fact.
Italian beef on the pizza.
Yeah.
We take it to different levels.
Yeah.
But the au jus.
The au jus, and we dipped it.
Yeah. And for
Next
anyone
level.
listening that doesn't know what au jus means,
Yeah.
it just means with the juice.
Yes.
The
So
dripping,
it's the juice
yep,
right
the
there.
Italian beef dripping.
Yes.
Yep. In a little cup, so you could dip
Yeah.
your little meat in a little cup.
And
That's what she said.
Thank you
That's
so
what
much.
she. Yeah, no.
That's what she said.
She called me. She
Fuck
called
it,
me. But she called me before I said it. She let you dip your little meat in a little cup. It's feeling a little Blagojevich in this for real. Okay.
yo, okay. I'm gonna get this board to you, bro.
Man,
You know how to work
listen.
this. But y'all, I think all of us here can
Yeah.
agree that pizza was so fire.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
But no, I was just gonna say I feel fine. Like we're filming after,
Yes.
and I don't feel heavy
Sluggish.
or
Yeah.
sluggish
Nope.
or no itis, and so I think
No.
it was very light.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Because it's super thin.
It's super thin.
But come on now, we didn't have thin pieces.
I know,
Yeah.
that's true.
We're
Yeah.
it gets you there.
You know what's crazy? And on top of that, we ate damn near all of it. We do have a little bit left because
Yeah.
we had 2 pizzas, y'all.
Right.
Slightly.
But it's, I mean, like, there's only
Yeah.
a little bit
Smashed.
left. Yeah, we
And so
smashed.
we ate all of that,
Yes.
and still
up and running.
Yeah.
Up and running, y'all. I mean, like, this is...
I'm impressed.
Man, look,
Yeah.
this place, if I had to say, I'm easily go back.
Yeah.
Easy.
And the way it is, I don't want it to be delivery. Let me come here.
At all.
Right.
Let me come here. I feel like it's a large space, y'all.
Yeah.
It's like a very large space.
But I think, and they need it.
And they
Right.
need it.
They need
You know,
it.
because I bet you this place get cracking.
Because think about it,
Well,
if it was
she
delivery, delivery.
You said they would have people here till like 2 a.m.
Yeah,
I can see it. I mean, because like it's a vibe. They got TVs in here, man. Like, and look, we done vibed out for at least 3 hours.
And it's a very nostalgic vibe in here, like the lampshades with the lights, with the booths, and
and we posted up.
We posted up,
chilling.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. You can't do that everywhere.
No, you can't.
Like you got to be really I'm not gonna lie. You got to be real comfortable.
Yes.
And what we about to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it. Like, there's no paranoia involved.
And she was like, if you got any questions of anything you want to mention, just ask me.
And that's pride.
Yes.
It goes back to that pride.
That's confidence.
Like I love it. I love it. Like.
And let me just say this, because this ain't no dead horse, but we on the south side, y'all.
Facts.
A place y'all don't come. I mean, look, some people don't come. You know, the north side don't venture down here. And this is a hidden gem that I bet you a lot of people would never have known.
And they would love it.
And
love it.
Locals love this place.
Yes.
Like when this came in as a recommendation, by the way. This wasn't a research.
Right.
Someone
This recommendation.
sent this recommendation in months ago. And so when I was looking through our list of recommendations for like the episode, I researched the place afterwards to see what kind of food. Yeah. And I mean,
easy
the
choice.
neighborhood loves it. So
great recommendation. And I mean, I think for us to create this vibe in here and eat as well as we did in here, I think it's a win.
Man, look,
I agree.
That's a soundbite. That's a soundbite.
Yeah.
But man, we really did have an incredible time, man. Like I mean, this was, I think, probably the most we didn't ever talk before we had the food.
Yeah.
Mind you, the lady had to come here, waitress.
7 times.
Literally.
Dion really was like, no, don't leave. We ordering right now.
Have to, because we would have been here till like 9 p.m.
Still ain't
2
looking.
a.m. Okay, So I think that I loved it.
Yeah, it was fire.
And not to mention, like, I love that style of pizza.
Same.
Right?
Like, I love it. Like, I really love, like, Italian fiesta, Baracco. So when I saw the style, I got excited.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. You knew what you was getting.
Man.
You know, you was getting.
Easy.
Another thing we got to note is that they do not take card. They only take cash, and they don't have an ATM.
So we actually have to wash dishes.
Yeah. So
after this episode.
I don't know how we get out of here.
Darren gonna walk around and find an ATM.
I'm going to find one. But overall, y'all got to come out here to Vito and Nick's, man.
Definitely.
Like, this is fire. This show been fun.
Man,
this show been fun.
amazing.
Man, one more time, tell the people where they can find you, my brother.
Man, look, I mean, she said Google. Okay? But if you don't feel like it, because, as the vice president said, y'all lazy. I'm joking. You can go to www.DionChicagoDream, DIONS, ChicagoDream.com, or you can go to Dion Chicago Dream on any social media platform. We're always there. Reach out, learn about what we're doing, and just join in. Because I think, what we're trying to do is just, what we like to say is the food fight starts with us.
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
Let's go. I'm ready.
Look, we're here. We're friends and family of the show now.
Yes.
I mean, they can't get rid of me.
No, we not. Okay? We don't want to. We don't want to.
That's it now.
We don't want to.
We burn couches together.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Let them know.
Okay?
Let them know.
We burn couches together.
We burn couches together.
That is the most intimate thing that you can do with people. Burn couches together.
and fly.
That's it. Okay?
Y'all.
Man.
Man, look, thank you, my brother, being on here.
Of course.
Before we get out of here, for you close that.
So if you are listening in the month of January, head on over to the Chicago Reader. Vote for 77 Flavors as your favorite podcast.
Definitely.
Under City Life. And then
City Life.
You can also vote for your
for
organization.
Dion Chicago Dream under Best Care Charity. So you wanna know why? Because we taught you to care about charity.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You didn't care.
Yeah.
So just come on over and vote for us. You want to know why?
Come on over.
Why?
Because we care.
There you go.
And we need to be number one.
We do.
Man, talk
Because
that talk.
in the famous words of Ricky Bobby, if you're not first, you last. That's it.
All right. Well, if you like this episode, send it to someone you like. If you didn't like this episode, burn a couch. Y'all be blessed, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Yo, this been fun. Dario, Sarah, Dion, we out here.
We out here in these streets.
Peace.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of 77 Flavors of Chicago. We look forward to having you again next Monday. So make sure you look out for us on any platform where you can listen to a podcast. Make sure you rate, subscribe, and do all the things. And we'll see you next Monday.